one. Shots the one that used to draw gun. Mic check, I get paid to wreck the set. You ready to check, cause I'm a threat to the threat. No post bar, incomplete move fakers. Just to make the back of what you know I might take her. If she the trap, I'ma just the next slide. If she try to rape, I got my stiff on my side. Word the guard, here I come to make way. Rockin' and rock, you need a set every day. Microphone check, 1, 2, here we go. And I'ma let you know, we got the flow. Spitting my words like an automatic weapon. Suckers keep stepping, cause I'ma let you know. One Mississippi, two Mississippi. Sucker try to diss me, so I pay them like they hit me from the 60s, but I'ma get paid from the 90s. The bring a little basketball lifestyle to get your flavor. My lifesaver techniques, guaranteed the book beats, and I'll go on for weeks. Maybe years, if my peers give me ears to fill. They go for shot and act ill, all day they chill. See, I paid my dues, now you can't tell me nothing. This is dedicated to the ones who kept frontin'. The ones who try to diss and post, oh no. Just cause you had low, see how I got low, and I'm paid, I'm a rectum. Reading my backbone, grab the mic, flip my mad script to your dome. Suckers, I kick them like taekwondo. Yes, hello, from head to toe, to let you know. I'm the rugged operator like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Buckshot, quick to play your nigga like Sega. Smooth trigger, happy snappy. Keep my hair nappy. When I swing an app, girls call me Big Pappy. I used to play a game called Bring Around the Rosie. But now I play the mic, it's why the whole world knows me. You show the light is heavy, heavy when I bump rush. You better bring your whole damn crew up with your head truck, sucker. Cause I'ma set it off with one shot. One trigger, one nigga, enough head drop. Don't even try to play me out for static. Buckshot shorty, he sounds like an automatic. Rip the set, my threats mad tight. Cause I rocks the mic and keeps the crowd hype. Straight from bump rush, truck crushing cause chaos, yo. And I'ma let you know. One, two, melodies chosen before I flip a script. You know I must keep it dozing into the stage of the buckshot shorty. Turn past the moon to a top on the 40. Never ever ever get played. Kill that, bust a mad cap in your back, cause I'm all that straight from Brooklyn. Better known as Brooklyn. Ain't Luther hooking, your whole beat's cooking. Must take charge, bro, God, I'm the man. Bust my plan and feedback on my fan. Once I cruise, pay dues, I never lose when I break off fools. Wake up, get those fools. Bust the move, I get smooth like Bernie. Kicking like the 4 horsemen, yeah, you know me. Booming like a speaker with my $100 sneakers. Baggy black jeans, knapsack, and my paper. Keep a fresh cut, never see me with a busted flow. And I'ma let you know.
That's my shit right there, man. What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, not even the Boom. I'm talking about LJ. Somebody needs Boom. I mean, he's on eternal self roast. I can't wait till Kev hits him up tonight. He says he's gonna hit him with something called the curvature. But I'm talking about LJ, man. That dude, man, he's a buster, man. You know, he won't stand by what he says, man. I can't respect nobody like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but the Boom, man. God, that dude's a bum, man. Anyway, if you can see my screen, then you see you kind of see what the topic of this discussion is today. And I'd love to have somebody come up and if you want to rap with me, let me know. I'll be more than happy to, shoot you a link and bring you in. This is my first little thing with StreamYard. So I got rid of the, I was using Zoom. I wasn't sure about, I started seeing a lot of people using StreamYard. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's try this one, man. So I kind of like it. Seems like it's fairly easy to use. You know, my thing is worrying about branding and how stuff looks. So, but what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing, Hamlin? So I'm gonna be carrying on a conversation with y'all, man, because I really don't know kind of where to go with this. I'm kind of just taking a side, man. I don't get it, man. This is a conversation that we're gonna have on Blurred Planet as well. So I just you guys are kind of my test market to kind of see how we work this out. So, but actually yesterday the Senate voted a bill, and the bill was to pay reparations to gay couples. Um, Now we all know kind of what's been going on with the recent reparations talk with ADOS. Yeah, man. Chill your night oil. When you getting in there, man? And I'll wait to start. When you go in a little bit later, it says a 10-second delay. So, but yeah, let's oh, it's a spit in the face. Yeah, it's a spit in the face, man. Yeah, it's a spit in the face, man. It's a definite spit in the face, man. The black folks, man. Definite. Okay, round 10. I don't know. And see, the reason why I picked if you can kind of look to see um, what I picked for this thumbnail, this particular image, and why did I pick it? Why did I pick these particular images? Well, one, obviously, this is like, man, a black man in America, because black men are probably actually the most discriminated against group in America. This black American male. And the reason why I say that, one of the reasons why I say that is a couple of years ago, there was a BuzzFeed video and they were talking about how oppressed are you? And when they talked about the people who are oppressed, they had a transgender male, a transgender female, a gay black female, a gay black female, transgender male, a gay white male, a heterosexual white male, and a heterosexual white female. And the one thing that was missing that I noticed immediately was, where is the heterosexual black male? Yeah, man. Yeah, all bright, all that stuff. Yeah, man. Um, yeah. But the thing is, Kate Warren, this is Kate Warren right here, and she's running for president. And she was one of the main people, one of the main proponents of reparations. She also, though, said that she was Native American. She had Native American blood. And I don't know if she was one of the Dole's Road Indians. uh, the what they call the $5 Indians. And yeah, it's crazy. And then I have Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell is the Republican Senate Majority Leader, and the whole purpose of him being here is, when he was asked about reparations for blacks, for Black Americans, not just blacks, Black Americans. Yeah, exactly, $5 Indian. Um, when he was asked about the reparations for Black Americans, he said, one, they didn't owe us anything because we had a president already, which was a super spit in the face. But then it made it even worse. What makes it even worse is not only that, but he said that Obama, his family owned slaves too. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Of course, his family owned slaves, and Obama isn't a Black American. I mean, his father's from Kenya. His father's African, and his mother's a white American from Kansas. So none of those people. I kind of look at it is, the whole reparations debate is, how do you determine who gets reparations? Well, I think that we need to go back to who was your grandmother? We go back to, where was your grandmother born? If your grandmother was born before 1920, Where did she come from? Did she come from the United States? Did she come from South Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, Arkansas? Uh, did she come from that area? North Carolina? Yeah, I'm North Carolina, Florida. Yeah. Did she come from that area? Did your grandparents come from that area? How did you get to where you're currently located? Were you there? Did you end up in that location? Like, for example, my family's from South Carolina, and how did I end up in Indianapolis, Indiana? Well, my great grandfather was about 7 feet tall. He was a victim, not victim, but he was really demoralized under Jim Crow. So to escape Jim Crow, they moved here to Indianapolis, Indiana, home of the Klan. So that just kind of shows you the he was willing to take that chance to move his family. Yeah. So does it sound pretty good? A lot of people stream audio sound like trash. Yeah, man. I mean, but see, I'm paying for it too, man. I figure like, if you're gonna do something, man, then pay for it. I mean, it's not gonna cost you that, man. I mean, what, 30, 40, $20 a month, man? I spend that on, drinking pop at the gas station, man. Don't tell nobody. The big gulps, man. That's nothing. $20, man. But then again, a lot of people they're not trying to do that, man. But yeah, he was brought. They came here, man. From what's up, Tony? Man, how you doing, bro? Thanks for coming in the build, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate seeing you in here, man. So yeah, they got here from Jim Crow. So I would say if you're questioning about, should blacks get reparations, who should get reparations amongst black folks? Where where your grandparents come from, man? But let's get back to the gay reparations. Now, I have a couple businesses, and we have the minority business enterprise certification. Now, there are several things that kind of reason why I bring that up is in order to get that certification, I had to provide a birth certificate to prove that I'm black. Now, if I wanted to get the same minority business certification enterprise and to say I was gay, all I would have to do is self-identify. You kind of see there's a moral hazard that happens with that. You see how there's some serious issues that could come from that, man. I mean, hey, if you're gay, then you're gay. That's who you decide to sleep with. I kind of like in being black versus being gay as a black male or just a black American. Imagine having a suit, and this was the only suit you had, only outfit you could wear, and you had to wear it every day. You wore it to work, you wore it to school, you wore it to go out to eat, wherever. And the suit was just a style and a cut that just nobody liked. People absolutely hated this suit. They hated the designer of the suit. They hated the designer of the suit. Hey, what's up? What's up, Monique? They hated the suit's designer. And wasn't nothing you could do about it. Now, if you were gay, you have multiple suits. You could decide one day, hey man, I want to wear a blue suit. What's up, DOD? You want to come up and talk about this, man? Anybody want to come up and talk about it with me, man? I'm just kind of like, it's like a spit in the face, man. It's super duper spit in the face. And I don't know. Um, I'm kind of sick of it, man. I'm sick of being spit. I'm sick of kind of being stepped on, man. We get stepped on more, man. We get stepped on more than heroin to hit the hood, man. We get stepped on. We stepped on it 9 times. That's cool, brother. That's cool. Uh, hope you're doing all right, man. So I hope the stream's coming through cool. Yeah, I hope the stream's coming through cool, man, and the overlay is coming through cool. You know, yeah, man. This is yeah, man. We get stepped on, man. We get stepped on hard, man. But when is enough enough? Is this what's going to be? Is this going to be what takes it? Is this going to be the kind of the thing that takes the cake that makes us decide that hey, enough's enough, man? Cool. Glad to hear it. Looks good, man. We among demons that they know the time is up for them all. You think so? Huh? I don't know, man. I think it might be, right now. Well, we're a minority of minority. Hispanics passed us up as the nation's largest minority. I think last year or a couple years ago, and now that we are the minority of, well, we've always been a minority, but we're the minority of minority. What happens, man? Claude Anderson talked a lot in his book, and he always talks about how, we're about to be a third class race, third class citizens in our country. And you think like, man, what's a third class citizen, man? What's a third world citizen? But if you kind of look at our status, things that happen to us, where we are right now, some of the stats, you'll see, yeah, we're far. I mean, yeah, we are damn near third world. Socially and politically, we are at the bottom, man. Yeah. There you go. Boom. There you go. I'm gonna have to go on and feature that one. Yeah. Yeah, it's a green room that has a tree yarn in it. That's tight. I was watching BGS last night, man. That's my first time kind of watching that. Really, I saw it after the Grinch thing. I kind of watched that. Yeah. The Earth is crying. The Earth is crying, man. Screaming out, man. I won't highlight that one, man, because I don't want to get, you know, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tweak it, man. I'm gonna tweak it. Y'all my experiment, man. So I got client meetings that's coming up week, man, and that's why, I was kind of looking at what this would be, where I meet with clients, either via Skype or via Hangouts. The reason why I like Hangouts is because I can record it. And if somebody said, whatever happened in the conversation is like, hey, boom, hey, nah, you said this at the end of the day. So yeah. Yeah, man. So let's see something real quick. I want to see. I know something me and Consu always try to do. I'm gonna take it from the stream, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to play something on this other screen. So let me see. Let me know if y'all can hear it. That's what I'm gonna play, man. Okay. Yeah, I do too, man. It's tight, man. All right, let's talk about this for a second, man. Let's see. Can y'all hear this? Let me know if you can hear that, man. Nope. Okay. All right, let's try this shit, man. No sound yet, man. All right. Nah. Sound check. No sound at all, right? All right. Let's see. You hear me now? You hear me now? Am I good? Okay, cool. What I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to play what's going on the other screen so people can hear it. And you can see that screen now. Actually, and they give you a $10 discount right now, man. So it's 15, man. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, yeah, I'm not playing that, Hammer. All right, I'm gonna read some more about it, man. Read up on it. But the reason why I was gonna play this, man, the Schoolhouse Rock, is because this just got the bill for gay reparations just got signed on Capitol Hill. The bill just got signed, man. So it goes to Donald Trump now. So another question would be: now that Donald Trump is going to sign the gay reparations into law, or it becomes a law of the land, because that's how it works. You know why? You know how that works. It gets approved in the House sends it to the Senate approves it, President signs it, it becomes law, becomes ratified. So you got to wonder now. This is going to be the law of the land, man. Let's look it up real quick. Kind of look see what's going on with this, man. Reparations. They say it works best when you have two screens. 67. But look, the thing is, the Democrat House unanimously no. How many black folks you know? Question. How many black folks you know when it comes tax check time? Tax check time, taxes time. That's when we make our. That's when a lot of black folks. That's when we make moves. This is called. Look at this, man. The Pride Act, promoting respect for individuals' dignity and equality act. Look at that, man. Where's our Pride Act at, man? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Republican. Well, I wouldn't say that, man, because remember, as I said, it's like that suit. They can always change the suit, man. You could be a gay male Republican and nobody knows it. How many of them actually are, kind of closeted homosexuals? We don't know. If they, how many times, if what Khalid Muhammad said, man, he said, he said the black person is always going to be looked at the bottom. If you got a gay black person and a gay white male, if you have a gay white male and a gay black male, the gay black male is going to be on the bottom. If you have a gay white female and a gay black female, the gay black female is going to be on the bottom. If you have a gay Hispanic male and a gay black male, the black male is going to be on the bottom. That's what happens. And my question is, when is enough enough? You know what I'm saying? Like that right there. That's a good sign of black folks. Hold on, let's check this one out, man. When is enough enough? I mean, it's just a general question, man. And I think that's something that I should be able to ask. It's enough 16, 19. Yeah. When is enough enough, man? When is enough enough? And when is too much too much? Let's look at some more stuff on this, man. Let's look and see some more about this this Pride Act. Hey man, I'm sorry, man. I know you say you get it, man, but I don't get it, brother. I wish I did, man. I wish I did understand. I mean, I can't. I'm trying to help. Kind of. Here it is, right here, man. The 24th. And at the same time, man, what was black folks on YouTube to arguing about? Please tell me. If I recall, man, black folks on YouTube were probably arguing about relationships, Pookie Ray Ray. You see, Holland's been on the table. Let's see. Oops, sorry. Actions. 25th, receiving the Senate. Introduced. Look at how fast it was. Judy Chu sponsored it. Judy Chu sponsored it on June 18th, 2019, one day before Juneteenth. It got introduced. I'm gonna put a Umar. Pro Wax Incel. You got it, man. The House Ways and Means. Ways and Means. So she's with the money. She's at the money. Ways and Means money. 725 receiving the Senate. Passed the Senate. Look at that motion reconsidered on table without objection. 40 minutes of debate. After 40 minutes of debate, it took all 40 minutes of debate. Wow, man. Yeah, man. A lot of people didn't know it was on the table, man. Yeah, exactly. Bills don't only pass it quickly. Yeah, man. And I think that it actually the related bills. Look at that, man. It took a month, man. I'll be married 20 years this year, man. So let's see what it says. Permit outside of statute of limitations. So what that means is because the statute of limitations, what that means is they can actually go back and they can get credits. If an individual filed a tax return other than a joint return for tax year ending before September 16th, 2013, for which a joint return could have been made by the individual and the individual spouse, but for the fact that such holdings were not effective at the time of filing, such return shall be treated as a separate return within the meaning of Section 6013B of such code and da 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 da. The time period limitation prescribed section such code. Let's see. All right. Look at that, man. This is it, man. Yeah, it's backdated, man. What's up, George? Look at that, man. Now the thing is, they could have been in legally. What's it called? Not illegal. With legal. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of tongue tied on this one, man. I'm lost. I'm at a loss for words, man. I would love to be able to go back and get a tax credit, man. I mean, why not? I mean, so let's say that America don't give us the trillions that it owes us, right? So say America doesn't get trillions that it owes. Man, what's wrong with what is wrong, man? With giving us, man? Let's roll back taxes 2 years, man. Something. America really hasn't even issued a formal apology. Now, I wrote an article on Blurb about which states actually have given a formal apology for slavery. I did that in June. Look at that, man. I did that in June. There's only been 6 states. Hey, what's up, Soup Bone? Yeah, man. A break. Something, man. 6 states, man. To help close the racial wealth gap. And this is when it happened. Alabama was first. No, I'm sorry. Maryland, no, Virginia was first. Which is what's crazy. What's crazy is the largest slaveholding state was New York. I don't know if a lot of y'all knew that, man, but New York actually had more slaves than anybody else because it's the largest state, and that's where Wall Street is and all that other stuff, man. Look at this one, man. Alabama signed it. It was 22-7, man. Look at this, man. The House for early voted 46-41 to table an amendment that sought to change the policy just to an expression of regret, just to say our bad. Just to say our bad. Now Virginia passed it 96-0. In 1860, Virginia had the largest amount of slaves. Yep. Wow, man. New Jersey, look, even New Jersey, man. New Jersey's issued an apology. We can't even get a for lynching, man. Hmm. It'd be motivational speaker, man. Yeah, so you look it up, man. I'm a motivational speaker too, man. Dude, life motivational speaker. Let's go to this happened in Indiana in 1930. This guy James Cameron, he wasn't started the. He was actually one of the kids that escaped in Marion, Indiana. Okay, June 11th, 2017. This is a resolution formally apologizing. Okay. So the resolution formally apologized for, they apologize now for lynching, right? So this is actually the formal apology that America issued for lynching. But the thing is, what I don't understand, this is actually the formal apology. So I have it right here on my channel. If you want to watch it, you can. um, but in every, I think it was over 100 times that the federal look, after 200 requests, Republicans requested 200 times to bring some sort of federal legislation to say that lynching was wrong. And every 200 times, 200 out of 200, Democrats opposed it. So we kind of look at, I know DOD, I know how you feel about Democrats and Republicans, man, but I think it goes a little deeper than a D or R behind your name. So no anti-lynch laws in place. I'll put this link here, man. I can check it out, man. So, but yeah, y'all. I know, right? That's ouch, man. Look at this, man. 14th Amendment. What about, so I know you said Democrats, Republican back in those days, but it got introduced 200 times, man. So what about in the 70s when they introduced the bill? Or the 80s? Or the 90s even? Or Democrats are Democrats that they are, and Republicans are Republicans that they are. When the Republicans introduced, but when they, so that's, in name only, I believe. But when Republicans introduced the bill, what happened? Democrats still shot it down. We know about Plessy versus Ferguson. Y'all know about Plessy versus Ferguson? Look at that, man. Oh man, it's like I'm gonna have to put that on my site now, man. It looks like I got some work to do, y'all. Democrats were the ones that shot it down. That's the thing. Democrats, I mean, literally shot it down. So let's go to it, man. Let's just go to it. Let me see. Democrats lynching law. All right, man. U.S. passed the first one after Senate vote. So since 1918, 200 anti-lynching bills. Kamala Harris, look at that. And look at this, man. What? Mitch McConnell even voted. The first anti-lynching bill was introduced to Congress 100 years ago by Republican Representative Leonidas Dyer. So my thing is this, man. We know, we know this, man. With 100 out of 100, with 100 out of 100, that they did more to get it through. I mean, that was a unanimous vote, man. Finally making it a hate crime. See, I wrote that article back in 2017. So why it took a century? So let's look at it, man. Let's look at it. So let's kind of look at what the talking heads say about it. So equal protection, right? We guarantee that. 1930s, Edward Costigan of Colorado, Barbara Ragnar of New York. Southern opposition doomed the effort. They filibustered. Wrong person behind it, man. 200 attempts, man. That's bad, man. Yeah. When we get reparations for lynchings, man? This cat's still getting lynched today, man. Yeah, man. It is poor journalism. Last recorded one was in 1981. Slow time coming, man. Yeah. There's a guy right now that's talking about how the interpretation is wrong of the gay tax bill. And it's not wrong because I mean we read it, right? And what it appears is that if gay couples will get a tax credit, that's what it looks like. And so I can only assume that that's what it is. That's what it says. Ivy Wells. Wow, man. All right. Y'all, it's been real, man. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you following in. There you go. Who, that great mad head doctor, shows up in the building? Yes, my favorite YouTuber. By far, my favorite YouTuber. Who's going to obtain reparations for black people? That's a great question, man. That's a fantastic question, man. That's a fantastic question. I think we're gonna leave it up on that one, brother. Man, head doctor, man, with the primal logic, man, always, man. Well, you know what my favorite video is? My favorite video that you did, man, is why don't they kill your ass? Why don't they just kill your ass? You need to go on and play that one again, man. You know, because And we're talking about the gay reparations talk, man. That's what kind of got me, watching this, man. Why don't they just kill your ass, man? Why don't they just kill your ass?
I gave you fair warning, beware, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware, beware.
But you thought punk shit was sweet, now you can't sleep. Gotta keep your eyes open wide and hide your face from the streets. I like the beast with a Norman, far from a Norman. Gave you fair warning, now you understand smaller. I'm calling out any rapper that I doubt. Smack him in the mouth, throw him in the yo, boom, then I knock him out. No doubt, Freddie Fox foul, 20 shot, auto block cloud. Benny Block, quarter rock style, with a twist of black in the brown. Fishy cap in the mouth, you with the fish stick for yapping from now. What's happening now? Niggas is hard as hell, but they talk about. Sticking on the smallest victim, gives them hard to kill. My squad is feeling, hold it down the hardest. Regardless, the size of the largest, we polish the floor with the rawest hard for artists. Flawless victory, the niggas can't do shit to me. Physically, lyrically, hypothetically, realistically, they're the epitome of catch a wreck. Catch it when you cash a check, smash it when you pass the check for your fucking Lex. Not investing the best of the squad, did it hard-headed. Niggas better beware of fear, like God said it.
I gave you fair warning, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware.
Hey yo, I warned you. No more niggas to do is warn you. I'm born to kill, it's still thrilled. I put it on you. There's no regrets. Remorse only results in loneliness. Only the strong survive.